Top 5 Arizona travel destinations. Let's go. So, starting with number 5, we have Horseshoe Bend, located in Page, Arizona. I mean, just look at that. You can tell why this place is so popular. The Colorado River carved this immense canyon on a curve that looks like a horseshoe. That's where it got its name from. I was here a couple years ago and there was no fee, but now they made a new entrance and there's a fee of $10 per vehicle. So when I was recently here with my dad and brother on our epic RV road trip, we went in and this is what we experienced.
And as you can see right here, it looks nice, a little bit cloudy, but if you look this way, it looks like Satan's butthole. So we better hurry up before we get rained on.
I'm scared.
Oh shoot, it's raining, here we go. Oh my God.
All right, the wind and rain have stopped, so we've come back for round 2 to actually be able to see into the canyon and witness Horseshoe Bend and show you, because I didn't even take any videos. Last time we arrived here and then woof, we got attacked by the storm. But here is what it looks like. Okay, moving down the list, our next location is Monument Valley. Located right near the border of Arizona and Utah, this is in the Navajo Nation Native American Reservation. If you've ever seen a movie feature a Western United States scene, it was most likely filmed right here in Monument Valley. In fact, this is where the iconic scene from Forrest Gump was filmed, where he stopped running, and I actually recreated this scene with my brother.
Quiet, he's gonna say something.
I'm pretty tired.
Think I'll go home now.
If you're looking for a place to stay in this area, I would recommend Gouldings. They have a lodge, they even have rental cabins and luxury houses you could stay in. But since we had an RV, we stayed on their campground, and look at this location. It is incredible. This is the nicest campground I've ever stayed at. All right, we're going on a hike. Right there is the campgrounds, and right here is a trail. Let's do this. Look how freaking beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. Look at that arch. So cool. Dad's a little nervous of
I
it.
feel like I'm on the moon. Look at this place.
This is so epic. I feel like I'm on Mars.
Mars, pan around. Look at this place.
Look at it.
Look at it. Just take a look at it.
Just look at it. Would you look at it?
Look at it.
Woo! Now, real quick, before we get on to our next location, I just want to mention how we were getting around. So we spent a week in Arizona traveling in an RV from Cruise America. This was our first time traveling in an RV, and it was incredible. The convenience of having basically our own home on wheels made this trip just so comfortable. I have some more videos coming out that will show more of our trip and our experience with this RV, but just wanted to mention, if you ever had an interest in traveling in an RV, I would highly recommend Cruise America. They have locations all over the country and Canada as well, and their customer service is amazing. They help you out every step of the way, and we had no experience with an RV before this, and they really helped us feel comfortable and confident to be able to drive this thing around and enjoy some nature adventures for a week in Arizona. Now moving on to our next location is Sedona. Now this is a very special place for a few reasons, mainly because it's known as a vortex. People travel from all around the world to experience these swirling centers of energy that are known for healing, meditation, and self-exploration. Many people feel inspired, recharged, or uplifted after visiting Sedona. But aside from the vortex, Sedona is also just very well known for the nature. During our trip to Sedona, we were able to experience 2 of the best hikes around.
So we've been traveling across the United States for about a week now, and this is our first official hike.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
My mountain.
Oh yeah.
My mountain.
The first we did is called Devil's Bridge Trail. Devil's Bridge is the largest natural sandstone arch in Sedona. It's about a 2-mile hike each way, so just over 4 miles round trip with some incredible views the entire way.
What do we got here?
Just get a load of this.
What is it?
It's got all kinds of pricks all over it.
What is the name of
It's
this
like a
thing?
Long Island tree. It's filled with pricks.
And by the way, if you plan on doing any hikes, I downloaded this app called All Trails, which I definitely recommend you check out if you plan on hiking anywhere. There's tons of information with maps and even reviews from other people who have been here before, so it is super helpful. The next hike we did is called Cathedral Rock, and this was definitely a little bit more challenging. All right, according to the All Trails app, Cathedral Rock Trail is 1.2 miles, which isn't that far, but there's an elevation gain of 744 feet, and it's an out and back, which means it's not a loop. So I think we're gonna go not to the top of that mesa, but to the base right there where those trees are. We made it about halfway up, and my dad was struggling a little bit, and he's also really just not a fan of heights, so he waited for us as my brother and I continued to go to the top. Whew. Yeah, Dad, it was a good choice that you stopped down there, because I really don't think it would have been a good idea for you to come up here. It's pretty difficult. But when we made it to the top, oh my goodness, it was worth it. Top, there's a sign that says end of trail, but you can actually keep walking to the left around this big rock for another incredible view. Like I said, it is a bit challenging to get up there, but it is definitely worth it. Cathedral Rock was my favorite hike we did this entire trip. Now, moving on to our next location is the Grand Canyon.
Oh, baby, it's the Grand Canyon! Oh, wow, we made it. We made it, Dad, we made it. This is the Grand Canyon. We did it. Look at this. Wow. I mean, they call it the Grand Canyon. They should make a bigger word. Grand doesn't even feel like a...
Grandiose.
Yeah, like grand doesn't even feel like enough to describe this.
Unfucking believable. The big fucking canyon. Unfucking believable canyon. Calling this a Grand Canyon is just like calling me handsome. It just doesn't capture it. There's got to be a better adjective.
This was probably the most anticipated spot on our whole trip, and it did not disappoint. I'm not going to talk too much about it in this video because I already made a video dedicated to our experience at the Grand Canyon, so if you want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, I'll be making videos about each location mentioned, so if you want to see those, be sure to subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified when these new videos are released. So far, I've mentioned 4 amazing locations in Arizona, and I know I said I would give you the top 5, but I haven't been everywhere, so I'm actually leaving this last location to be determined. There are still so many more places in Arizona that I would love to visit and explore, so I want to leave this up to you, and maybe we can determine in the comments some more cool places to go. So if you have traveled around Arizona, I would love if you can leave a comment down below of a place that you think deserves to make this list. And if you have not traveled in Arizona, then go check out the comments and you can see where other people recommend. If you made it this far in the video, I'd really appreciate if you click that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Go ahead. click that button. Also, click that bell to be notified of new videos because I have a ton more videos coming out very soon. So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.